So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Edwards. Kevin Love out there with Garnett. Then it's Cassell. And it's Gugliotta in at the 3 spot. Now here's Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Love. It's rebounded by Bosch.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
For 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Cassell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, and Cassell, just a great sense for when to pull up. A high IQ guy with a smooth shot off the dribble.
Now here is Lowry. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Cassell. Here's Gugliotta. Love the pass to Garnett. Fades. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Here's Carter. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Gugliotta passes to Love. Off target from outside. And here's Toronto. Carter, that's good.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosch, finding the open man for the easy one.
Minnesota off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Gugliotta. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. For 3, Edwards. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Reads shot trajectories.
Box it out.
Understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Davis is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Raptors leading by 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I spoke with Toronto's head coach for a bit. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Edwards. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Garnett. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Garnett's got his second basket of the game.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Carter kicks to Lowry. Bosch sets the pick for Lowry. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Love with the screen on Leonard. And stolen by Leonard. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Garnett high post. To Marbury, and again Minnesota will turn it over.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Raptors leading by 4. Stoudemire outside. Stolen. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Marbury, good.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Pass to Peterson. Now here is Davis, defended by Towns. Peterson misses. Timberwolves on offense. Here's Edwards. Here's Marbury. Love the pass to Edwards. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Pass to Peterson. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
1 second left. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Stoudemire. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Towns, Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Szczerbiak in at the small forward. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Van Vliet.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
Bargnani is checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Marbury. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Bargnani's there. And it's Towns missing. Raptors leading by 5. Now McGrady, still yet to score. On the wing, Christie. Looks for Bargnani, gets it to him. 5 to shoot. Christie finds Bargnani. Barnes screen on Towns. Bargnani not as good off the back rim and in. Bargnani's got his first points in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's the Raptors ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to McGrady. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Towns, a screen on Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Minnesota making a switch here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That's a pick by Love. Here's Brandon. Another miss by Minnesota. Toronto leading by 10. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garnett's checked in.
Number 21, Kevin.
Here's Garnett. They need this one. A power play by KG.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Here's McGrady. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 8 points.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Toronto calls timeout. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Toronto leading by 9. Pass to Christie.
Number 32.
To the right side. A fader. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Christie. Bargnani's got 6 here in this quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Brandon. Covered by VanVleet. 4 on the clock. But 3. It's rebounded by Bargnani. And it's the Raptors' ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Edwards with it. Now McGrady defending. Cassell gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice.
For 3, VanVleet. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards passes to Towns. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
On the wing, Christie. Edwards defending. Christie against Edwards. Christie the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Garnett outside. Pass to Brandon. Timberwolves passing it around. For 3, Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now Bargnani. Barnes outside. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. Picked by Bargnani. From deep three-point land. Cassell grabs the miss. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Edwards passes to Garnett. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Christie. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here's Brandon. He has yet to score. Here's Garnett. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Raptors leading by 6. They've got Tracy McGrady. Davis is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Peterson in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Stoudemire. Scoreless thus far. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Outside Edwards. Davis against Garnett. Shot clock at 3. Impressive fadeaway right there. Garnett's got 10 points in the game.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Siakam, a screen on Cassell. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Back to Stoudemire. Siakam, a screen on Cassell. Stoudemire, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Cassell. Back to Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Siakam, a screen on Cassell. Stoudemire, the pass to Siakam. It's good.
I'll tell you an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Love outside. Pass to Garnett. For Davis. And Garnett misses.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 13. Over Peterson. Edwards can't hit. Raptors leading by 8. Davis kicks to McGrady. Fades and shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
It's stolen by Davis. To the middle. Out to Stoudemire. Here's Peterson. Stoudemire outside. Siakam passes to Stoudemire. McGrady outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Cassell from the high post. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
McGrady against Edwards. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Love with the screen for Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
Garnett outside and stolen by Leonard. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, and that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Garnett outside. Out to Edwards. Pass to Marbury. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Garnett. Clock at 4. Here's Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior. Such a tough check.
Here's Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Love. Hasn't made one yet.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
And the Raptors call time here. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Lowry dishes to Carter. Pass to Leonard. Here's DeRozan. Butler with the steal. There's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
And the Raptors call time here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here is Carter. 10 points for him. DeRozan for 3. And the Raptors miss again. Timberwolves trail by 7.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
The kick out to Towns. And so it's the Toronto Raptors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love it. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Cassell. Then there's Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Laettner in at the 4-man position. Edwards can't hit. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Lowry. That one misses. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota to the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. Gets that one through the hole, making him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The Raptors call timeout. Davis is checked in for Toronto. Stoudemire comes in for Kyle Lowry. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Raptors had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thank you, Allie. The Raptors making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. Here's Brandon. Pass to Cassell. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Number 24.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Cassell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Stoudemire's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Edwards finds Towns. Toronto grabs the miss. Down low. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Stoudemire. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead. Outside Edwards. Inside, here's Cassell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
The Raptors call timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Bosh comes in for Davis, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Stoudemire. Entered on the wing. Edwards against McGrady. Pass to Lowry. Six to shoot. A 3 from Leonard. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Edwards. That one goes in.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. McGrady against Edwards. Outside Leonard. Carter outside. Another chance. Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. The 3 goes down.
And Cassell is an outstanding shooter who can be trusted to deliver in big moments.
Here's Carter. Latzler's a 3. Trained from outside.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Takes the 3. It's good.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Now Love for 3. Not that time. It won't go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Well, showing again why he's a champion, rising to the challenge.
Now Carter from outside knocks down the 3.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Toronto. It's Lowry. Carter outside. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep. Knocks down the 3.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And that one is good. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Carter fires. The long shot, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. And down goes the three. So it's the Raptors winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Vince Carter.